Thanks, Silver. Man, my stomach's like killing me. Oh, what happened? Oh, thought the power went out for a second. Oh. Oh, man. Hello, nobody. Man, my stomach's like killing me today. You know what that means? More Mountain Dew. I can collect platinum points, oh boy. So online play? Yeah, friends. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, I gotta move. Where can he move? That's a good spot. It's always gotta be somewhere, right? Alright, up there. Can't wait to collect the platinum points to buy a JPEG background of Mario. Yeah. What can you get on the JPEG store? Oh, a bicycle. Hey, horse. You can get real things? I don't believe that. You know what would be a fun mode is if you play like through races and let's say it's like, I don't know, like 5, 7, maybe even like 10 races, and you get points based on like how well you did or like other things through each race. It's not just based on what place you get in each race. It's also based on like if you did certain things, like maybe there's like little like quest type things, you know, like hit 2 people with green shells or something, right? And you get points, and then you can use those points to buy like better like upgrades for your cart. So between each race there's like a minute of time where you can upgrade your cart in various ways. That would be a fun mode. You know what's weird? I always feel like you have better turning or something in small mode. Probably. Oh. What happened that I got to 8th place? I don't remember making any big mistakes. Huh. Huh, okay. Well, whatever. How you guys doing? It is, you're gonna hear some banging and stuff in the background. The contractors are still here. But I think they're almost done. Just had to basically frame in all the piping and wiring in the laundry room and then put some drywall up. There's like 4 of them and it's been like a week, so I feel like they should be almost done. If you're like in above like 3rd place, I'm not sure if it's worth it to save it or to use items. Like, because you don't really need to be aggressive at that point, right? Or should you just always be aggressive? NPCs are always aggressive, seems like. Ah. Didn't hit him, darn. Oh. Somehow that hit me even though I'm holding a thing behind me. Hit me at like a weird angle. Oh. Okay. Are the construction workers finished? No. I wonder if they're like... Oh, there are shortcuts. This is a shortcut. Oh, I fucked it up though. Fuck. I saw the shortcut. Way too late though. Huh. Great shortcut, I have to remember that one. Hey, it's not my fault. Ah, crap. I have to start drifting about here to make it over there. They're gonna be like the usual contract, do 90% of the way, then stop for 2 months. God. Oh, fuck. That's how it was before when we had the basement, the whole basement redone. They were like almost done, and then it was like 2 months before they came back and finished it. So fucking frustrating. Well, I hope they get it finished because can't use the laundry room. Can't use the washer and dryer right now. So I have to go to the laundromat if I want to wash my clothes. And the laundromat is just a sad place. It's just a miserable place. Real gamers don't wash anything. I mean, I'm tempted. I think I would rather wash my clothes in the sink with like a handboard or whatever they're called. Oops, I didn't mean to let that go. With like a handboard or whatever they're called. Then go to the laundromat. The laundromat is a miserable place filled with miserable people. I got banned from a laundromat once. I mean, there isn't much to that story. Just that the laundromat's like always, I don't know. There's like some like Korean people or something owned it, right? And one of the rules was like, if you break the machine, you have to pay for it, or you have to pay like a $50 fine or something, right? If the machine breaks while your laundry's in there. But the thing is, all the machines were like so old and worn out that they were all on the verge of breaking all the time. And one day I put my clothes in there, and it basically shook itself apart, right? Like the I don't know, some screws for like the outer casing came loose, which they're bound to do, because if the whole thing is shaking all the time and there's like screws holding it together, the screws are just gonna come undone. But the screws came undone, right? Now this was a simple fix. This was like a who knows, 20-minute fix to like put those screws back in. Not even 20 minutes. Probably do it in 5 minutes, you know. Screw the casing back on that it came out. It didn't, like, nothing internal was broken. It was like the outer like shell shook itself apart. And they were like, no, you have to pay. You break it, you pay $50. It's like, no, I mean, it was like, it's old. It was like on the verge of falling apart when I put my clothes in there, and I didn't actually break anything. The screws came undone, so I refused to pay. So I got banned from the laundromat. Anyway, probably never go to a laundromat again. Maybe if I went to one that was like nicer, that wasn't like on the verge of falling apart, that would be good. Like if I had... Oh, I got second after all. Wow, that was a big cluster. There's like 5 of us right at the end there. If I had have done something that was like... malicious? Well, what would you even do that's malicious? Only big city people use those. Yeah, if you're poor enough to live in a city. That seems like very weird. Man, I wish I could like get through the people who live in a city. Be like, there's a better way. You don't have to live in a city. It's cheaper to live elsewhere. The only good thing about a city is that like the store is in walking distance. They're like, I have to have that. I have to be able to cross the street and go to Walmart. It's just like, you could just live anywhere else and, you know, 10-minute drive. Oh, and here's the thing about driving too. You're less likely to be mugged. Jobs are there too. There's plenty of jobs in like in smaller towns. I don't know. If you have a very specific job, you'd have to have like very specific jobs where there's no jobs. If you want to, Like, I don't know what people are talking about. There's jobs in the city. Like, there's jobs in small towns. Everything that the city has, as far as jobs go, like a smaller town has. It's just less of it. But it's okay because there's less people. You know? Like, instead of 1,000 skyscrapers, I don't know. Like, instead of 1,000 skyscrapers of people with office jobs and suits, there's like 3 or 4 office buildings of people who have the same job. Do the same thing. Whatever it is. Putting data into paper. Moving numbers around on paper. Oh. The train won that round. Like, there's no... I've never heard anyone, like, say anything compelling, like a compelling reason to live in a city. Like, people in cities always seem like their lives are miserable. They're always, like, dirt poor. They always pay, like, $5,000 a month for rent. And complain about it. And it's like, you can own a house. You can have a 2,000 square foot house for, like, half of that a month. In a smaller town. At least now cars don't run on leaded gas, so city people get slightly less brain damage. Yeah. Also, yeah, air quality in smaller towns. You can breathe the air. You don't have to filter it in through your teeth. Let's see, what else is there? Like, people are not insane. Well, they're still insane. Like, they're still people, right? So they're still insane, but they're insane in different ways that are, like, less likely to end in bodily harm for you. They're differently sane, yeah. The police are nicer. For a long time, I was really confused why people hated the police so much, because I've never had a bad experience with a police officer. And I realized, oh, it's because I live in a small town. The police are nice in small towns. So that's one reason. Also, maybe the police are just nicer because, well, first of all, it's like the town they live in, right? That's one reason. So, like, the people that they're, like, policing are, like, their neighbors, right? A lot of them are people they know. Or get to know, because small town, you know, small. You can actually, like, get to know people. It's hard to get away with being an asshole to everyone in a small town. Because people recognize you. Yeah, there's that, I suppose. They get feel bad. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the living in city thing. I think people just do what they've always done, right? Like, they can't imagine. They can't. I guess they can't imagine it. Like, they can't imagine not living across the street from a Walmart or something. I don't know. I guess it makes sense from that perspective. It's, like, scary to do new things. But, like, sometimes new things are better. I've lived in, like, really small towns. I've lived in, like, moderately small... I've lived all over. I've never really lived in a city exactly, but I've lived close to cities. I've lived in, like... The town I live in now is on the larger side of, like, a small town. It's been growing a lot. So, and I've lived in, like, the middle of nowhere, too. Like, I've lived in places... I've lived in a house that the road didn't have a name. Because it's just way out in the middle of nowhere. I wouldn't want to live there again. Not having power or internet is like a problem. We'll say that. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck. One of those 80s kids, the 1980s. Well, I was born in 89. So technically, yes, but not like I remember anything from the 80s. Definitely like a 90s kid. Oh, that's scary. How does every fireball miss? Oh, there's one more lap? Okay. Oh, what even hit me? I wonder, I feel like the red shells need to, like, not hit the person directly in front of you and instead, like, seek people in higher positions or something. Have, like, a chance, maybe. I just piranhas him. You get to enjoy the Victorian pastime not knowing things beyond your village. Yeah. Not like endless smog, anxiety over weirdos and criminals, way too much meme flags. Yeah. Don't like cities. No. Well, everyone who lives in a city seems really miserable. That's what I'm saying. Like, they pay way too much for everything. Priorities are very skewed. I'm pretty sure you can track, like, legal, like, not legal, political disagreements to if they live in a city or not. If you live in a city, You think about things one way. If you don't live in a city, you think you disagree with everything that they say. Right? That seems to be the basis for like every like all of politics. In position, sometimes you can fire trails ahead and skip the nearest person. Okay. Oh, somehow I dodged that banana. That's surprising. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, I fucked up there. I don't know what I was trying to do. I got excited. Oh, it's this shortcut. I was looking for this shortcut and I couldn't remember exactly where it was. So I was typing the mushroom for that and I used it in the wrong place. Alright. I saw I was like going too I don't know. My greatest flaw as a gamer. I have a feeling I'm gonna get lightning struck. It's bound to happen at some point. That's bad. Shit. Oh, it happened after my star wore off. I don't know. It makes sense to me. Like, you probably don't like guns if you live in a city because you live 100,000 people pressed shoulder to shoulder. And like it only takes one crazy person with a gun to like, you know, start a massacre, right? But in like small towns where there's like under 10,000 people, it's like no one there is gonna do that, you know? Also, everyone has 8 guns and there's no gun violence. So, it really depends on the town. There's basically very little violent crime in all the small towns I've lived in. They don't have balls to enslave us yet? What? The government captures everyone in small capsules and only brings them out when they're needed. That would be good. That would be a good parody game. Right? Like, you're a Pokemon trainer, but instead of but instead of like a Pokemon trainer, you're like a politician or something, and you collect like, or no, you own a corporation, right? And you collect like people who are like wage slaves to like fulfill certain tasks. You like send them out, you know. Go office work, mon. Go patty flipper. Attorney, I choose you, yeah. Well, I don't know if attorney's like a wage slave job, but yeah, pretty much. A politician. Seems to be a lot of banging going on. I wonder if someone's like got locked out or something. Alright, let me go check.
Saw a podcast recently when the guy, a Democrat voter, went on a rant about Biden because of his inability to do anything about the counter-terrorist operations in Gaza. Very vitriolic and ranged at his own audience. Then at the end he said, by the way, guys, remember to vote Biden in November to own the Nazis, and because I hate Trump, thanks for donating to my Patreon.
What? Democrat voter went on a rant about Biden because of his inability to do anything. The counter-terrorist operation in Gaza. Okay. Michael Weiss showed up, did he? Yeah, he's banging on my door. He thinks there's a portal to the Spire Cinder training camp in my house somewhere. He keeps banging on my door. No, they're just, he's, what am I saying? I forgot already. Oh, they're replacing a tile in the bathroom. So he has to, like, chisel out another tile. Shadows, Solero. Hello. Oh, Shadow Axel 0. Hello. Grifters everywhere. Eh. Well, that's why I don't really want to make political content ever. Because, it's like, I mean, you're making money off it, right? I don't know. It just seems like it's, like, doomed to be, like, a grift, basically. Because, like, okay, so if I was, like, doing political videos, right? Oh, scary. Sorry. Oh, wait, this is not the course I thought it was. Oh, wait, no, it is. Oh, is it different every lap? Weird. Okay, whatever. Uh-oh. Right. Sorry, anyway, so the thing about, like, political channels is that, like, if you're doing it as a job, then you gotta get paid, right? So, I mean, I guess it's not entirely, like, fair to be like, oh, you're only doing it for the money. But, like, in a way, like, you are doing it for the money, right? That's like any sort of... If you're doing it as a job, like, you gotta make money or you can't do it anymore. Anyway, so then you have, like, a vested interest in making videos about things, like, basically milking things. Not in the same way that Otnom milks things. But, like... You know, like if there's an issue, you make 5 videos about it, right? So you gotta keep it interesting. So then you have to, like, sensationalize it. And you basically become the news, right? Like, sensationalizing everything so you get more money. And it's just, it's very, like... And then it's like a grift, basically, you know? Then it's like you're like playing on people's emotions and using people. And there's really no way to separate this, I don't think. Because it's like, well, you wouldn't want to spend all your time making videos that don't make money. I mean, it's like, you know, I can't work for 20 hours on a video and not make money on it. Well, that would, you know, I'd have to stop doing it. I'd have to go work a wage slave job or whatever. Is this the optimal way? Uh-oh. Whatever. Seems to be slightly faster. Oh. Only real political YouTuber is Diogenes. Is that a real YouTuber? Optimal is below. Yeah, I don't really know what things in this game are, like, shortcuts and which are, like, tricks. Like, the long cuts that seem like shortcuts and things that are, like, literally... It doesn't matter. Because a lot of the shortcuts seem like they just don't matter. Like, they just don't make a difference at all. One of the OG ones from 2,400 years ago. Oh, so Diogenes, the original YouTuber. Oh. Some routes don't make sense. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't really want to make YouTube videos anymore. Is because it's like, I know how to get views. It's just like not very, I don't know, honorable? I don't know if that's the right word. It kind of doesn't matter now. I think things are different now. It used to be people got called out for making, like, clickbait titles for everything. But I think clickbait is just the norm now. I don't think anyone cares. Do you know if a political content creator isn't insane? They probably act crazier than they are for views. Acting crazy is a way. Having a personality. Okay, so the way you get popular on like YouTube or whatever else is you act really crazy. You make moments that are memeable. You put parts in your videos that are clips that people can just clip and make into a TikTok or something. That's how you get popular. Also, clickbait titles help a lot.
Time to go deep cover. Use a voice changer and recolor your tuber to green, then make political riff videos filled with links to various donation sites. The stupids will never figure it out.
Gain more clout. Just define clout. Like popularity? What does clout mean? Clout seems like a bad thing. I always hear it termed to like, oh, you're just clout chasing, like it's a bad thing. So it define clout to me. Tell me as a millennial can get a house. Clout chasing. I think I'll probably just be a world famous artist. I'll just do that real quick. Nah. I think there's a lot of money to be made in like niche art. So like furry art. I think a lot of people don't really understand like there are a lot of artists, there are a lot of furry artists who have a really hard time you know, and they talk about how hard it is. I'm not saying it's not hard. I mean, everything is hard, but I think there's some misconceptions people have about how to be successful as an artist. Now, I'm speaking like out of pure theory, because obviously I'm not like a successful artist, but like when I decide to do that, I'll be able to test out my theories. Oh, fuck. I fucked that up. That was a perfect shot, too. I think, like,